POV, you have roommates.
Do you actually have roommates? If you don't have to tell me if it's secret.
No, I live alone now. I had roommates for a long time, but now I live alone, which was a bad choice because there's no one to keep me normal.
Oh, you're that kind of roommate. I see. But do you have any funny roommate stories you want to share?
Okay, so when I was first streaming,
Uh-huh.
I would stream on my garbage little old laptop that was, like, not even a gaming laptop, and so to
Same.
keep it cool,
Mhm.
I had to use a block of frozen spinach under a fan and then put my laptop on top of that fan so that I could stream, and so every stream, it would, like, partially melt, and then after stream, I would have to put it back in the freezer, and so then, one day, my my roommate ate it, and then so I lived with a couple, and then his girlfriend was like, "Oh, he's not feeling well," and I was like, "Do I tell him it was the gamer spinach? Do I tell him he ate my gamer spinach?"
Dude, it's worse because you know food that gets defrosted, frozen again, they're so bad for you.
Dude, I should have labeled the gamer spinach. I should have labeled it.
I love how there's a name for that, gamer spinach. Oh my god! So you were the little gremlin in the roommate situation.
Yeah, I was their pet squirrel. They would call me their pet squirrel.
That's cute. Wait, that's so funny. Oh my god. Wait, that's way better than any stories I have. The only story I have, yeah. So I was not the gremlin roommate against popular beliefs. I one day found myself, well, ourselves, because they didn't know that, but we were gonna die that night. And you know how I found out? It was because at 2 a.m., I usually sleep pretty late, and at 2 a.m., I went to the kitchen. It was all dark, nothing was on, but it was just so hot. And I was like, why is it so hot? And then I checked the oven. The oven was still on, but the light was switched off. So my roommate made something, left the oven on, turned off all the lights without telling anybody, and she forgot, and I didn't know. So when if I didn't go check that day, if I just went to bed, I have a high feeling something would have caught on fire.
Not all heroes wear capes.
In fact, I was wearing my PJs that night, and it was terrifying. I could have died.
And you still saved the day. Oh my god!
Because I was a little degenerate who didn't go to bed until 2 a.m. and I felt thirsty, so I went to the kitchen to check.
Dude, so when I was at the end of school, I lived in a house with like a bunch of guys in my major, and like I don't know, like I don't always feel it wasn't like I constantly felt like, "Oh, here I am in boy house with all these boys." But there were a few times when I was like, "What are boys doing?" Like one time I woke up in the middle of the night and I was walking to the bathroom and I walked past the kitchen and all three of them were like in the kitchen drinking milk and it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, "What are you doing?" And they were like, "We wanted milk." And I'm like, I am still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about the milk with the boys, the 3 a.m. And I like asked chat, like, what was this? Like, is this and they were like, yeah, sometimes you're craving the midnight milk.
What I'm wondering is that why were they all there together? Do they live in the same room?
Apparently what happened was that like one of them was getting midnight milk and then one of the other ones was walking to the bathroom and he saw him getting midnight milk and he was like, I could go for some midnight milk. And then they were talking loudly in the kitchen and they woke up the other one.
You know what? That is a boys thing. I can totally see that. Yup.
Yeah, they were like, Ellie, do you want some milk? And I was like, I'm going back to bed.
Oh, that's cute. That's actually so wholesome. Because I was thinking maybe it's gonna be more diabolical, but that's really cute. Wait, I didn't know guys can be that funny and cute. What the heck? That's like the girls' version of going to the bathroom together.
It is though. Oh my god, that never occurred to me.
Right? Because we always have to go to. You just have to. If somebody says, if a girl says, I'm going to the bathroom, there's another girl who's gonna stand up and be like, yeah, me too.
Dude, I hate when you're like typing a message and you it's like time sensitive and then your friend is like, I'm going to the bathroom and you're like, frick!
No, I want to go too. Wait for me. Yup. And it's okay if it's friends, but I don't like using the bathroom with like strangers. But if it's friends that we're in a group, hell yeah, it's fine.
Dude, in a professional setting, this only happened once, but it was my Joker moment and I went insane. There is sometimes I understand that there are some friends who talk when they go into the stall. I don't do this, but I understand this is like a normal thing for some people, for friends. If I don't know you like that, don't you dare. Don't you dare talk when you go into the stall
washing hands, talk to me. But if I'm in the stall and the door's closed, do not speak.
Bro, I'm not responding. If I can hear you pee, I'm not saying a freaking word.
Yo, me too. It's just me. People always think, oh, listen to somebody else pee, that's normal. But I always found that so weird. I always self-conscious about that.
I hate it.
Yeah,
Dude,
same.
When we were at TwitchCon, okay, never mind. When we were in Europe, there were these like pay to use bathrooms.
What?
And I was like so mad at the idea of like paying to use a bathroom. But then I went in and they had like the sounds of the rainforest and the stall was like so enclosed and you couldn't hear anyone else peeing and it was amazing. And I would absolutely pay for that experience.
No, Ellie, you can get that for free in Japan. Every single stall in Japan has like a bidet, and the bidet has like a. Obviously, don't use the bidet. I wouldn't use the public one, but like there's like a button that you can press, and it just plays little birds chirping, so it masks all fluid sounds. And their door, like there's no gap at the bottom, so it's full privacy.
Dude, I was talking about this. I didn't know that it wasn't like this everywhere, but like in the US and Canada, right, there's like a significant gap between the stalls and like the bottom.
Yeah.
So like, when I was a kid, my mom worked at a school and we were just like free to roam the school after hours. And so we would like crawl under the stall door and then like close it and lock it and then crawl back out so that no one could like open the stall the next day. This was our like gremlin game.
Oh.
But like, when I talked about this on stream, people were like, how's a child fitting under the stall door? And like, apparently other places it goes to the floor.
Yeah. So I feel like it's only like a North American thing, because everywhere I've been to, the stall is normal.
It's like a room. It's like it's like a whole bathroom just for you.
But not here. Here we have no Here, have you ever like just sat down and then the gap between the door and like the stall itself, the hinge, you see just a person staring at you from the other side. You just made eye contact.
Dude, that's the worst feeling. I was gonna say that being on the other side of that is the worst. When you're like washing your hands in the mirror and then you like realize that you can see someone in a stall and you're just like, look away. I do not see it.
I know.
But you like accidentally, like you noticed for a moment and you made eye contact and you're like, I've gotta wash my hands so fast and evacuate the store.
No, the accidental eye contact through the crack. It's like through the crack. Like, how do we meet that? It's so awkward. I feel so awkward whenever that happens. That's why whenever I go to the bathroom here, I just look down. I don't even wonder my eyes are where. I just look down.
Oh my god. And once you're aware of it, then you like think about it and then your eyes go to the crack and then oh no, the fear.
The social fear. Listen, y'all who are not from North America, you guys don't understand what this feels like.
You'll never understand.
You'll never. This is actually trauma. A little bit of a trauma, not gonna lie. Oh. You know, when I used to have the roommate that I used to have, we just split the fridge in half. Like, I would put like a little masking tape on the middle, and it's like, everything on this side is mine, everything on that side is yours. No touching. And you know, it worked. It worked.
Dude, I feel like I get through this just by like not eating the things other people eat. Like if someone wants a can of my beans, they're welcome to them, but that never came up. No one ever wanted my beans. No one ever wanted my oats. All of my food was just mine, man.
I don't blame them. Well, wasn't Stas who ate a can of beans on stream and then felt really bad afterwards?
I felt so bad.
Did you eat the wrong kind? Is there like a special kind of beans?
I eat really a lot of different kinds of beans, but there are some where I wouldn't eat them like in the water they come in. Like I wouldn't just eat like chickpeas out of the can.
Oh.
Not unstrained, at least. Like I would strain and rinse them first, you know? Like I feel like, you know,
maybe Stash
like there's a lot of beans you can do that with.
Yeah, I feel like Stash should have asked you first, like, hey Ellie, is this safe to eat like this? He didn't ask.
At the same time, can you imagine receiving like, hey Ellie, I need your advice about beans?
I mean, if I were to do
an area of your expertise.
Ellie, look at this bean for me. Is it safe to eat? I don't know. It's funny. It's so funny.